of order.
That is savage from the boys. That is nothing to do with Mean Dean Saunders, I have to say. Absolutely shocking.
All England fans behind the glass there, and that is just below the
Ukraine
belt.
was superb tonight. Let's not get away from it. But, Scotland, how are you feeling right now? Because really fancied you. We want to hear from you because that was a poor performance. So many players not turning up tonight. John McGinn missing a header from 5 yards out. 03717 22 33 This is brutal. I tell you what, you should just be happy that Jason Cundy's not on tonight because he would have been absolutely savage. It would have been an Unai Emery moment, this, wouldn't it? Where's Cundy? Where is this Cundy? We've got Dean Saunders tonight. Dino.
Yeah.
How are you?
Action-packed night tonight. Obviously, the first game, Wales got beat 2-1, but played really well.
No one cares about that.
I'm just going to get that in. They
No one
played
cares.
really well,
How
got
did
beat
Cocoms
2-1.
go, all
No
right?
injuries. Yeah, no injuries. Dan James played. We scored first. Dan James played up front with Kiefer Moore. I was a bit worried he might get injured, looked dangerous, took him off at half-time. And now we know who we're going to play on Sunday.
Yeah.
The Ukraine. And I have to say, Scotland got outplayed tonight. Simple as that. You can look at excuses.
Miles off it.
Yeah, but I just think they're an experienced team, Ukraine. I think maybe we underestimated them. They haven't played some of them since December. And it was, although, it was a bad night for Scotland, I think they've come out with some credit. The whole crowd sung the Ukrainian national anthem.
Yeah.
They had 3,500 Ukrainian fans there.
Yeah.
Some of them were an invited group of orphans that actually saw the victory. And people from all around everywhere that were invited to the game.
They had Ukrainian flags on every seat in the ground as well.
Yeah.
It was a really nice touch.
And hopefully Wales do the same thing on Sunday when they'll sing the Ukrainian national anthem because the Scottish fans showed a bit of class there.
Yeah, of course.
And they played against a team tonight who were just technically superb at times. I thought the midfield three just rotated brilliantly and just played through Scotland's midfield.
Listen, good performance. Very good performance from Ukraine. Can't take nothing away from it. Got their noses in front. They look the better team. But come on, hold on. You're talking about experience. You've got John McGinn, Robertson, Hanley, Scott McTominay, Craig Gordon. You got a top side there with good players. They done very well in qualifying. That's a shocking performance tonight, losing 3-1 at home. At home.
They didn't play well, but is it down to Scotland or did they come up? I mean, Zinchenko and the other two in midfield, Yarmolenko was coming in off the side, and popping in holes everywhere.
Is that name popping in, or is that
Stefanenko, like class on the ball? The three in midfield plus the two wide players coming in.
What time did he come on?
Do you know what? These lads they've been playing together a long time, and they've got a common cause to fight for. And tonight, I was surprised how well they linked the play up. They could have scored. They could have scored 8.
They were the better team.
Scotland could have scored 4, but they could have scored 8.
John McGinn's missed the header.
His header. He'll never get over that.
He will have a sleepless night tonight thinking about that. You can't do that.
Rufus, come on.
That is savage. That's savage. We're nothing to do with us.
Save them for tomorrow with Alan and Ali. Tomorrow.
What, on breakfast?
Be on breakfast tomorrow, so just save it for them.
Oh, you're doing cross promos already, Dino?
No, I'm just saying save it for them.
5 minutes into the show.
Hey, it's all that laughing and all that. It's wasted on me. I'm Welsh.
Are you happy? Are you happy you're facing Ukraine? Watching that tonight?
No. Looking at it tonight, it's just quite straightforward for me. Ukraine are a better team than Scotland. And they showed it tonight. Zinchenko's feet today...
Yeah, he's
like
good.
class.
He's
obviously saying to him, move, and telling him to rotate. And one was going deep, the other two were leaving gaps. The wide players were coming in the pockets. It was just nice to watch at times. And the centre forward who come on at the end, the big lad who ended up scoring the third goal, he could have scored 4 on the break.
He looked very good.
But
I'm not sure. Is it Tisganov?
The lad who scored the goal at the end. Yeah, something off.
Some good players, by the way.
Yeah,
Very good players. They look fit. They look strong. Disappointed in Scotland, though. 03717 22 33 444. Let's go to Owen, who is a Rangers fan. Owen, good evening.
Hi, Owen.
Good evening. How are we doing?
All right, Owen. Look, talk me through the game. Disappointing night for you, really, because I know the whole of Scotland would have fancied your chances at home. Massive crowd. Been in decent form, been good under Steve Clarke, but that performance tonight nowhere near good enough.
Aye, gutless. Absolutely gutless. First 5, 10, even 50 minutes, you could tell that, way off the pace. That's not us. We can play way better than that. Every Scotland fan would admit that. I think even fans across the world would admit, if they saw us play tonight, it was just absolutely gutless. Some of the players, Hanley, just way off ball. Yeah.
Why do you think that was, Owen? Do you think the game just got the better of them? Do you think it was just too big of an occasion? I mean, you look at it. I look at the sides. Apart from Zinchenko, who's obviously at Manchester City, Scotland's team is it's a good squad of players now.
I'll tell you something. It's a lot better than what we had years ago. A lot better. Like the players, like you mentioned, your McTominays. You've got Premier League experience there. But I think the only player tonight, for me, that showed a bit of fight, as a Rangers fan, it hurts me to say this, but was Callum McGregor. When he got that goal back, the passion from him, the fight, just going like, come on, getting everyone roaring. Yeah, that for me was the best thing about it. But the fans today at Hampden Park were magnificent, as always.
Yeah.
I'm going to give them credit to that. Thing is, with Ukraine is the only side that I don't mind losing to.
No, look, of course, we understand that, we get that, but it hurts, doesn't it, Owen? It hurts going out. I'm
heartbroken because I know we can do better than that. It's gutless and it'll hurt, and it just keeps evading us. But it's like with the debate about Steve Clarke, is he in or is he out? I mean, I can see pros and I'll support whatever they decide.
Mm-hmm.
But I can see pros and cons of both. For example, the cons, yes, we got to the Euros, massive achievement from us, but they're disastrous. We're top in the Nations League. We're in a good position for the Nations League. Bottle that. World Cup qualifying. Bottle that. But seeing that, he's got us playing some of the best football we've had in years.
Mm-hmm. You can't see him getting sacked, though. No,
No.
You've not reached the World Cup. I get that. I understand that. But do you sack the manager? Where'd you go?
Personally, like I said, I'll support any decision. But he's got us, like I say, he's got us playing some of the best football that we have had in years. And, it's just, it's really sad tonight. But wherever he stays, wherever he goes, I'll always support my country. I love them to bits.
Do you know, whatever you say, I thought the Scottish fans showed a bit of class tonight. And I know it's like, I'm not patronising you because you've lost, but I just thought you run into a good team tonight. I thought they were really good, Ukraine. And I'm a bit more worried now than I was before watching that game. I'm thinking we've got our hands full there, especially that midfield tonight. We were just rotating and popping it round you.
Yeah, they were. Let's go to Sean, who's a Rangers fan. Sean.
Hi there, guys. How
Hi,
you
Sean.
doing?
Good, Sean. Look, disappointed tonight. Shocking performance, really, in the end from Scotland. I didn't see this result coming.
No, I didn't see it. I thought it was going to happen. But the Steve, he says you shouldn't sack Steve Clarke. See, a couple of times when Scotland have qualified for stuff, it's been into extra time and penalties. And I've been talking to a few of my pals tonight, and there's a few Scotland fans in Glasgow that would be happy to see Steve Clarke either be sacked or walk. There's actually a few that actually want him out.
Do you think, really though, Sean? Come on.
I'm being serious, mate. Aye, we want him sacked. Aye, 100%. He scrapes through games. Some of the teams we've played, I think it's the tail Isles, it's the host terrain and all that, mate. No, I would bring in...
I mean, you got 23 points in qualifying, Sean, 4 points behind Denmark, who were a very good team.
And you were in a bit of a mess when he took over.
Aye, but that's probably the people that are running Scottish football. But see, to be honest, I would bring in somebody like Ian Holloway. You can laugh at me, but honestly, I would bring in somebody like Ian Holloway.
Ian Holloway?
Yep.
You've plucked one out of the sky there.
I mean, where are you getting that? Come on, Sean. You're winding me up, right?
I'm serious, mate. I'm not winding up, mate. That isn't about me.
I mean, if you're gonna get Ian Holloway, you might as well get Dean Saunders in.
No.
He said, no, don't be silly.
Yeah. Can't afford you, Dean, can they?
No, I just think Steve Clarke's done all right. By the way, you've got knocked in. You're one game away, and I thought you'd have had a great chance against Wales. You're one game away from qualifying for the World Cup, and I think he's got the team looks like a team now. It's a good team. You've got a good team
tonight.
You've run into this team. They got into the last. Was it the last 8 of the Euros?
They got into quarterfinals, yeah. Euros,
they got in the quarterfinals. Shevchenko was the manager. They're a good team, proper technical players, and they were just too sharp in midfield tonight. And you had 2 players. Scotland had 2 players up front, waiting for a pass that never come. You know, he might have been better off dropping one of them back into midfield to give him a hand because they were getting popped all round.
Yeah. Right, well, keep your calls coming on this. We want to hear from some Scotland fans. You must be angry out there tonight. Gutted as well. 03 717 22 33 44.